Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. The action has already started.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
It's a good foot in there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. His big chance! Nicely aimed pass. Chance to finish. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Pinches it off him. For a moment you... And that is as far as they're going to go. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found... Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And it's hoisted clear. That has not gone well. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Turns and goes back. He's had a hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Tries a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lima, can he get away here?
That's going in strongly.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Good, strong hand by the keeper. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. It's their second corner of the game. And a header! He's kept it out just.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Robertson. Played into space out wide. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. They're taking a moment to consider their options. No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Valverde proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Jorginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some resolute defending there. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Forlan, just the keeper to beat! It's Forlan! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looks for the finish! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Forlan. Forlan. He's through and all alone! They're and the finish! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Arsenal are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And they're all climbs up big! And it's there! ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
He's one-on-one! Swings it across. Slimer! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he... Atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We have already started here. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, a delicate chip through. Forlan looking to get on the end of this. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest.
Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Plays a delicate ball. Forlan. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Forlan. Has a look and place it forward. Well, Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Akanji calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Diego Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Leimer. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's been caught napping. Leimer! Mbappe, looking for options for movement. That is a great pick out. Hits one! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's found some space here. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Chance to finish. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Forlan couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Oh, that looks a good ball through. It's Forlan! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Foden. Palmer. He's through here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. The final seconds now. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Jorginho. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always...
Decent hit! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Foden can get it clear. Now it's Drogba, and he's away. Oh, great play! Can he put it away? Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's looking to set free a runner. Donnarumma is there, and he can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Foden, he can run onto that. Some resolute defending there. Drogba. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Drogba. Oh, that's a Palmer! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So we've reached the hour mark. The most accurate pass. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. He's gone forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's there to belt it away. Palmer, Drogba, up he goes! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, in he goes again! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, what has happened here? Palmer attempts a clearance. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe, De Ligt gets across to intercept that.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Palmer. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Son Heung-min, and the finish! Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe He is in a really good position out wide. That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio en el Barcelona. Número 24.
Final checks
Número
on the touchline. A change
Número
about to
12.
occur.
Número 6. Entran número 20. Número 19. Número 2.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has been cut short. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Drogba! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Barcelona are having a ball here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Somewhat off target. Jorginho. Well, that has not gone well. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. A lot. Great chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
One of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Nakamura. Fagioli. Now it's Nakamura. Oh, great run, Nakamura! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
A real chance if he can get through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Fagioli. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Interesting ball. Can he finish? Well, that is remarkable.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That looks a good ball through. And he's gone looking for safety and claimed it back swiftly. Nakamura, very much a man of this moment. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And there's green grass ahead of him. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. Back would it go? He's tried one! Now, how often do you see that?
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Played out to the left flank. That's a little off target. He won't be happy with that one. Fagioli. Neymar. Now it's Forlan. And he welcomes it in. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Caicedo. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson. Gently done. He's through here. It's Fulham! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
After 41
Oh,
minutes.
a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Diego Forlan.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Forlan was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
And a fantastic
I thought that was a
first
decent
half from our
45
boys.
minutes of football,
More
plenty
action
of
from the
signs
second
that both
45
managers
coming
can
soon.
take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super find. Fulham! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's Fulham! Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nakamura. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde, he's found a way through. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. He's going to be disappointed with that.
The attendance for
And
this
it's
match
Messi.
was 60,000.
Oh, this is a great position.
69.
Neymar! And he's picked out the run. Palmer.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That has not gone well. And they win it back again.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 8,
It's a
Federico
pretty loose
Valverde.
pass.
Number
Diaz
22,
getting this one clear.
Leiber. Number 26,
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number
Caicedo.
3, Jimenez. Number 13, number
Arsenal
27,
leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
That's really well cleared. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's the clearance. Caicedo. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Valverde, played out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Messi. And it's Son Heung-min, just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Caicedo takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Diaz. He's picked his way through. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. A searching ball that into space.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, no joy this time. Looking for the run. Valverde. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cleared away. We are into stoppage time. De Ligt does well to get it back. He's gone down. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rod...
Hits one! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Ribery, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Just eases him off the ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly... And the shot! Hernandez. Ribery. Now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lima. Quarter of an hour played. That is a great pick out. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's been cut out, well played.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fernando Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Ribery. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Defending was strong and firm. Neuer. And it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Throw in. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's all...
Speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass is just off target. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now somewhat off target. Plays a delicate ball. It's full on! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Valverde cuts out the pass. And he was quick to react.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Aim forwards. He could be in here. Just the goal. Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Fernando Torres. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. De Ligt makes the interception. That's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Jorginho has been caught there, it's a foul. And now they can clear their lines. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri! It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. He's beaten the last man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. His positioning was spot on. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's another good win of the ball. Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi. And that's gone loose. And he goes cross-field. Well-timed, excellent interception. Arsenal still this single goal behind. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicked it back promptly. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Torres. Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar gets good distance on it. Has a look and has a go. Deftly away. Oh, he's been caught. He's got the shot away! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's now the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Pedri can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely worked. And he cuts out the supply. And they've got rid. And he's away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for the runner.
Julie.
That's good running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's had a hit! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Son Heung-min. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That is good alertness. Neymar is sharing after that one. De Ligt calmly anticipates. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that shapes to shoot. And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Threads one in.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Clips it so gently.
I thought it was going to happen.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found the way. There's the hit! Lima really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Played into space out wide. That's the throw. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Vinicius Junior! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Now it's Lima. He's shifting through the gears here. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.